Well, we're finally here. We've got semi-final action. WDL, Mountaih versus James Baek, Immunity Idols versus the Jubilife Piplups, 3 and 4 versus 6 and 1. There's so many narratives across this matchup right now. I've been waiting all week for this to start, and I've been avoiding since I was out today, so I didn't even have a chance to like watch it when it came out. So I've been dodging social media and my Discord like the plague, just to not get any information whatsoever. And I was lucky enough to again have my boy Aloe send me the Terra types for both teams, so I don't have any spoilers. This is a raw reaction. I know nothing about anything other than maybe the thumbnails or something like that. I saw a couple of Pokemon on the thumbnails, but that's pretty much it. We're about to find that out anyway. If you missed it, the stream last night, me and my friend Riley, we were on there. We did a couple of mocks with both semi-final matchups. I played the role of Mountaih. He played the role of James Baek. It was a lot of fun, just to kind of see what teams could actually come into play. So I might reference a little bit of that. But actually, I'll mention what I thought looked good when I was quickly building in a 10-minute build for Mount versus James, just to kind of show what I thought looked good and what was necessary, and also what he thought was what my friend Riley actually thought was rough for James to prep against on Mountaih's team, and the surprises there and things like that. But you guys aren't here. If you were there, amazing. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Just kind of talking about the matchups and doing the mocks and building with you guys. Like, we built and decided everything, and then we faced Riley. And then we just actually got to see the teams in action a little bit beforehand, so it was a lot of fun. So, but I actually normally go through what keys to victory, what I think is gonna take place. I've built teams in the past and things like that. But you know what we're gonna do today, just because this is playoffs? We are just gonna dive right into it. I'm just gonna react to what is happening on the field in the match. And we're gonna go from there. I almost don't want to plan this out. You know what I mean? If you're here, maybe for the planning and the theory and things like that, this might not necessarily be that video, because I am a fan of the sport and the game of these players as much as you guys are. So I kind of want to enjoy this too, but I also want to teach at the same time and show you guys what my draft experience kind of translates to this, and what I was surprised about what I would do and things like that. But I think we should just kind of call this one a watch party almost, because I just want to enjoy watching this with you guys, and this is going to be a lot of fun. If you've already seen it, great. If you haven't, watch it with me. Maybe pause it, analyze your turns as you go. I might do a little bit of that, but I kind of just want to watch it and go just kind of raw as we go. So without further ado, I might leave... No, I won't leave the audio on, because we're talking over each other and stuff like that. I tried, guys. I really did. I tried having the audio of the person's video and me, and it was just, you know, the vocals are kind of talking over each other, and it was just really hard and distracting. So maybe future J in editing, we can add, take away, and stuff like that based on what Mount's saying. But anyway, without further ado, we got semifinals. This is win or go home. This is a do or die. This is enter cliche here when it comes to losing in the playoffs. Best of not best of one, this is best of 3, but this is it. This is your last match of the season for one of these players. So, and the other one gets to go on and face either Wolf or Pokeaim in the finals. It's been a long season, a lot of fun, and why not dive in right now when we can? So let's do it. Oh my goodness. Should we stop and just look at these teams? We got the Terra types here. Actually, I will mention, so you see the Terra types on the field for James. I've got the Terra types here for Mount. So we have Meowscarada's Terra Ghost, Illumise's Terra Steel, Blood Moon is Terra Ghost. I see a weakness policy there. That's really cool. Oh my goodness. Mirror Herb on the Electivire. Okay. And that's Terra Ghost. Inteleon is Terra Steel. Why do I only have 5 there? Kaparaja. Aloe! Aloe! I need the Terra type for Kaparaja. Ah! Should I go back? Let me see if I can see it in maybe the pre... Oh, what is that? It's right there. I'm just gonna look. Fairy. Okay. That's it. It's Fairy. I didn't see anything. I swear. You guys probably did, but I didn't. It's AV. Okay. Like, I intentionally looked in the bottom corner for where the Terra type is. By the way, he's been running Terra Fairy on this Kaparaja all season. I don't think he's run another Terra type other than that. So it's probably right off the bat, you know, it's going to be Terra Fairy with Play Rough. Life Orb. I think that this is very similar to the team that I actually built last night on stream. This is wild. Actually, no, Meowscarada had the Choice Scarf, so that's a little surprising to see there. I think we said in our analysis, if there's no choice scarf there for the triple axle, it's got to be Tailwind, and I think so. No Trick Room option, by the way, no Oranguru. Riley, actually, when he was playing me, and I didn't bring the Oranguru either. So this is great minds think alike, man. Like, this is it's actually kind of funny. How similar are these? I didn't have the Mega Venonat, the Electivire, and I didn't have the Copperajah, so and James didn't bring a Trick Room mode either. Wow, so Copperajah and Hydrapple, they're a little quicker, so maybe there's a fast Copperajah? It's possible, but there's no Trick Room. Well, actually, hold on a second. Meowscarada could have Trick Room. That'd be wild. Could you imagine? But James definitely doesn't have a Trick Room setter on his team. Meowscarada is a sneaky one, so let's keep going. Okay, so we've got our Terra types: Inteleon, Steel, Ghost, Steel, Ghost. Okay, and then Fairy. Oh, Terra Electric on the, hold on, the Annihilate, Terra Fire. Yeah, this Blaziken went, no, sorry, the Cinderace went absolutely off in week 1, but that was like boosted by the sun, so even if the sun wasn't there, I guess he thought it was good. So this is probably Focus Sash, Terra Fire. So there's the Sash, which means the Cloak's probably here, which means I'm not sure what's there. Maybe it's on the Ninetales, maybe it's the Light Clay, and then the Blastoise, Terra Fairy, so that's a nice defensive. So this wants to stay on the field a while, so this very well could be the White Herb Shell Smash set, or just an annoying Pokemon that actually just can stick around for a while. So this is the mystery right here, the Blastoise. The Annihilate Terra Electric is just a fantastic Terra. Just only got one weakness, and then just watch out for that Blood Moon. So, and then Terra Fairy. I wonder if this is specs on the Ninetales. That'd be crazy if it was. Terra Poison, that's perfect. I figured it would be that. And then Terra Dark to stop the Encore. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's do it. Weakness Policy. How is he going to activate Weakness Policy? There's Ice Shard possibly on the Inteleon. There's like Terra Ghost Sucker Punch, maybe it's Sucker Punch on the Inteleon. I don't know. So he's just going for the HO. Oh, and he's Copperajah? No way. Mirror Herb on the Venonat, so it's definitely a physical Venonat now. Actually, last night I ran a Mirror Herb on my Blaziken on Mount's team last night, and I ran a mix set because you don't know if it's going to be competitive Kilowattrel or if it's one of the other two abilities like Volt Absorb or Wind Power or something like that. This is a very frail 4-man. You better win in pretty quickly. He seems like he has a game plan. Triple Axle, he does have it. I figured that was going to be great this week on the Meowscarada. You have to bring it, right? So I can see something like a Ninetales lead. I think that looks good for James. And I think it might just be Ninetales with maybe the Annihilate, but if it's a Choice Scarf, you'll find out right away. Ninetales Annihilate. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, here we go. Kilowattrel Cinderace. Okay, Frail versus Frail. Wow. All right, let's see. So is he... okay, so let's see the set. So Brick Break is there to break the screens. Okay. Encore makes sense. Light Screen makes sense. Yeah, that Hydrapple is a big problem, right? See, that Light Screen, I think, looks really good. It worked really well for Joey, actually, in week 1 against Wolf. He ran it on his Meowstic. But let's see the other sets. Tailwind makes sense. Yeah, you definitely don't Terra Steel here, so he's just going to get the Tailwind up and a Triple Axle on the Kilowattrel. Does he... I feel like James isn't just going to let you do that, though. That's the thing. I feel like he's going to go for a Terra Dart, but it is forcing the Terra. Cinderace looks very comfortable right now, by the way. James has a decision to go for. Is it Focus Sash on the Illumise, or is it the Meowscarada? So this is a tough target for James. Is this just a Pyro Ball and a Tailwind for him? Could be a Protect on the Kilowattrel, actually. Could you imagine? Because you think you want to get rid of that right away. Yeah, there it is! Okay, so Tailwind's up. I would take the trade-off for Illumise, because then you got Tailwind for both of them. Triple Axle goes off, and you have the Sash. So there's the Ice type. Okay, so you changed to Ice type. Who did you target with this? Okay, so down to Sash. And... oh, I guess it does have a chance for Burn, doesn't it? Okay. See, this is tough because now you have Sucker Punch Cinderace as an option, and Kilowattrel, he's been running Quick Attack on it this season, hasn't he? This is so tough. I don't think you can safely keep the Meowscarada on the field. That was a really bad turn for him. He's gonna go for Brick Break. Why Brick Break? I think you have to... I feel like Mount's in such a bad spot right now. And no Protect. Oh, no. And he just matches the Tailwind this turn. I think you lost all your momentum that turn. Kilowattrel comes out for what? Blastoise comes in. That's a safe switch in because you're definitely not Flower Tricking that slot. Play Rough goes off. Cool. So he just found out you're not choiced. Brick Break goes off. That does nothing. And who are you targeting? Fireball into that. Trying to read a Protect. Yeah, he's losing a lot of HP right now. The bonus is he still has his Terra, but then Fake Out's on the field right now, so that's kind of tough. I guess Inteleon, yeah. He says he wants to knock out the Cinderace. Yeah, Cinderace Pyro Ball is just... It keeps using Pyro Ball, though. We don't know if that's, like, Choice Band or something. Could you imagine? So he's going to go for a Muddy Water. And is he just going to go for the Blastoise here? I feel like you need to get some information. Like, do you knock off here? I don't know if you can... Oh, this is so tough. Like, here's the problem when you're in Mount's position. You have to play kind of suboptimally because, like, if you just keep playing the game the way it's going, you're going to lose. Just because he hasn't done enough damage. So you have to take, like, a little bit of risk. Ooh, he's protecting. And then Terra Ghost, Flower Trick. I don't think he's just going to let you do that, though, is he? Yeah, Mount, you could just see it in his face, right? So there's the Terra on that. It very well could be a Terra on the Blastoise. We'll have to see. Let me see. Protect goes off, and then... Fake Out goes into the Meowscarada. That just makes sense. Oh, went into the other slot. Flower Trick goes off. Okay, does this pick up? Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. I didn't know the HP. I forgot the HP was so low. Full HP, you never know. You can expect to survive that, so that's a good turn. What does the Cinderace do? Is it a double into the... No, there you go. So he's just kind of trading now. I feel like if you're James, you just keep attacking, and I think you win this, right? Because now it's a 2v3. But you got to do some damage to that Cinderace, right? I think you might have one more turn of Tailwind. So Muddy Water Hyper Voice could be a thing. Kilowattrel comes out. You do have one more turn of Tailwind, I think, right? Yeah, one more turn of Tailwind. Muddy Water. Wait, was that? So he had Terra Blast with Terra... Wait. The Inteleon is Terra Steel. Okay, so it's Steel Terra, Terra Blast. Ice Beam, Muddy Water. That's a cool set with Life Orb. And he's just running a standard, yeah. He's just going for double, right? Double spread. I think that makes sense. And you probably pick up the Kilowattrel. It probably protects here. Kilowattrel has to protect, I think. Yeah. And if this doesn't protect on the Cinderace, I think it's banded. Nope. Yeah, and he's not Libero, like he said. Yeah, so now you just get a Tailwind, and then your Cinderace goes off. But... Actually, so Cinderace is not as fast as Inteleon if it's max speed. So high jump kick would be not risky. It's only like it can miss, but do you try to go for the high jump? I guess you could. I'm trying to think what you do if you're Mount here. Like, I feel like it's not too bad. It's just if he high jump kicks your Ursa, that's where it would get really out of hand. And the Kilowattrel definitely outspeeds your Inteleon, right? And, you know, so T-Bolt picks up. So I'm trying to think of what I would do here. Like, do you have to go for a Protect and hope to read? Or does he just split his damage? Yeah, if he splits his damage, there's no point of protecting. And we don't even know the last Pokemon in the back, right? He's asking if he tailwinds here. I feel like you just go for double damage. You found the sash, so I think this is a T-bolt easily into the Inteleon, right? I think it has to be. I think the only hope that Mount has here is you go for a Blood Moon into the Kilowattrel and protect your Inteleon. And that way, like, if he chooses to attack rather than tailwind, so if he attacks, only one Pokemon could go down. If he doesn't attack, and he goes for the if he double attacks, then you go one into that, and you're hoping to survive. So I think you have to go for a high risk play here. How would this work out? So I'm saying protect the Inteleon, Blood Moon, the Kilowattrel, and hope it's not Sash. Oh, he did. Okay, cool. Let me see. And Electro Web makes sense. Ooh, that's information. Write that down. And high jump kick. Fire Ball. Okay, you survived this. Wait, did he go for the Blood Moon into the Kilowattrel? Oh! Okay. Yeah, that was a really good item choice. This is crazy. Playoffs be playoffs, you know? You know what? I feel like that was such a good turn from Mount, though. Like, that's just an unfortunate, like, you run into good prep on the other side. I think that means the game's over now. Maybe a double protect that, but then Pyro Ball picks up your, yeah, you lose now because you just T-Bolt and then you just Pyro Ball. It could miss. Pyro Ball could miss. Yeah, because what stops him from just Thunderbolting? Electro Web, though, that's interesting. So that means he might not have Thunderbolt. Kind of think you would take a... No, but then you get KO'd the next turn. Yeah, E-Web, I think, wins it, doesn't it? Hyper Voice, yeah. Electro Web goes off, then the Cinderace outspeeds the Inteleon. Unless it's Cloak, which he doesn't know. Actually, he knows it's Life Orb Chip, yeah. Fireball goes off. Picks you up. And then, who do you pick? I think you just... Find out, did you Snipe Shot here, or you went for the double protect? Muddy Water. Does that pick up the Cinderace? At least take it down to Sash. Yeah, so it is Sash. So at least you found out where the Focus Sash is. Oh no, he hasn't taken any notes. Oh no, Mount! I guess in the moment it's really hard, right? See, here's the thing. If you're watching this right now, guys, the game's lost, right? Like, obviously Mount has lost game one. It's just kind of waiting to kind of the turns out and stuff like that. If I am Mount, I want to start thinking about my game two game plan. Maybe writing down notes, which he's doing right now, but he's already locked in his moves. If James locks in his move right now, you lose time. So when you're losing like this, you really want that extra time. So I would have just gone right to timer there. So like you get your move ready, put it on the target, and then you just start taking your notes and this and that. And then when it's ready at like down to 1 second, you just click OK. And that way you can start planning out your game two, what worked, what didn't, and things like that. I think it was just that turn one was just so high risk, high reward. Yeah, he doesn't want to save any. Oh, it avoided. Okay, but doesn't matter. Fireball goes off. Missed again. Interesting. This picks up both of them, doesn't it? Yeah. Who's in the back? Does that change if this is Hydrapple, he has a chance to tear. I don't know if James is terrored yet, right? Yeah. If he's not Ninetales. Yeah, Freeze Dry wins. Or Blizzard wins or whatever, right? Yeah, I guess Snipe Shot crit. Oh, you don't have it. Muddy Water accuracy drop, but you're -1, so Ninetales goes first. Wind Blast goes off. GG's. Yo, that got crazy at the end. My goodness. Oh man. So see, that's just such a downfall of a turn one, right? Like, how do you not go for the triple axle there? But by not having Protect on your Meowscarada, there's not really a choice. You don't really have a choice. You know, so what if you're Mount, what do you do? Like, I feel like his team was just so frail. Like, what do you do in a game two? The Meowscarada wasn't bad. I feel like you need it for the Blastoise, maybe like late game. The Illumise, it was great. Inteleon wasn't bad. Yeah, maybe the same four. It's just, do you bring the Electivire this time? And it's Terra Ghost on the Electivire, so you can't even resist that Pyro Ball. Come on, Mount. Get back in it. But James just Jamesing all over this league right now. My goodness. He hasn't even leaned on his first round draft pick and Annihilate, right? I forget who first overall was. Was it James? I don't remember. Who drafted first overall? So he's going for Electivire and Inteleon. Back row Tailwind. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. You have to bring Ursa. It's your ace, right? It's just I feel like you need your speed control, man. Like, you have to bring Illumise in some regard. Oh, Brick Break was for the weakness policy. That's kind of cool, actually. And it's probably spec'd out speed. Yeah, I don't mind that. You kind of got a lead in the back row, too. I like it. I like it. The weakness policy is kind of cheeky. Yeah, James, the Blastoise is funny because that's the most annoying part of this team right now. It's because it's just so disruptive. It's hard to get off the field if you Terra. He didn't even use the Terra. I feel like he could have won by a larger margin if he Terra Fairy'd the Blastoise. I like that at the end. He's like, my win condition is Hydrapple comes in, doesn't have Assault Vest, and forgets to Terra. Yeah, this lead's so solid for him, it looks like. Just so much natural offense, but the redirection is kind of nice. But E-Web to get around the redirection. Do you protect with the Inteleon, though? You could go for the Muddy Water, but I think that just Electro Web and... Yeah, but I'm trying to think what James does here. He's not super comfortable either, right? I don't know if Follow Me gets you anywhere. He might go for the electric move just to chip the Inteleon, right? Yeah, he's just... Yeah. It must be so hard being a natural singles player, having to think of all these extra mechanics that you don't normally experience all the time, right? Yeah, James locked in quick. There's a Tailwind. And what do we got? Fireball goes off. This lives. Muddy Water goes off. This is going to chunk things. Then he attacked. Okay, so something's dying here. Hold on. But Tailwind's up. It is pretty big, but Tailwind's up. Wild Charge goes off. Okay. Recoil doesn't take you out. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a picture of a plug on Electivire's back. That's kind of neat. American plug. Electivire is such a cool Pokemon. It's so cool. Look at it. It looks so cool. It's got two tails, guys. That's awesome. And the shiny one, too. So, Tailwind with Blastoise. Is this a Water Spout? Electroweb Water Spout would be insane. Because you've got the Tailwind. So, Blastoise outspeeds both of them. I feel like this is the easiest Water Spout ever, isn't it? I'm curious to see the other moves on Kilowattree. You got Tailwind, Electroweb, and Protect. I think it's got to be Air Slash, right? It's Water Spout. Actually, hold on a second. He just said that after a Motor Drive boost, he outspeeds Blastoise, but Blastoise is double speed, so I actually don't know. It depends on how much speed is invested in that Blastoise, so I'm really interested to see that interaction. If this is a Shell Smash, game over. Could you imagine? That'd be such a read. Water Spout, yeah, I knew it. By the way, guys, I have not seen James's team. This is a random looking at the match. I don't know what's coming. It just looked good. What did Kilowattree do there? Sorry, one second. Blastoise went for... Wait, what did... Kilowattree went for the Electroweb. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so E-Web, Water Spout. That made perfect sense. Okay, so let's just fast forward a bit. Okay. So... Again, I don't know what stops you. You have to burn the Tailwind turns, right? I just don't think you can. Like, how do you stop E-Web and Water Spout? I think he just does it again. Like he's only doing that because he's well aware that it outspeeds, right? You know what? Actually, Mount should follow me here because your Mega Venonat's going down no matter what. So you follow me just to stop, because Air Slash would go off first, then Water Spout would go second. And I don't know if that picks up your Inteleon. It might. It probably does. I'd be curious. It might be actually be like Mystic Water or something like that on Blastoise. That'd be interesting. Ooh, he's sacking his Tailwind user. Oh no. This could be Follow Me. Electro Web goes off. He wouldn't have done that if he knew he was going to underspeed, right? Oh! Hold on a second. Interesting. I wonder why he did that. Maybe he was just like, because these guys know their win conditions, right? They're like, I don't really care. And now it does nothing. Yeah, that was a mistake. 100% that was a mistake. Wow. Ooh, that gets Mount right back into the game. Wow. How many turns of Tailwind? Check it. Check it. Is it 2 or 1? 1. So Kilowattrel protects here, I think, right? No, you can't. You can't. Is this Tailwind protect? I think you have to Tailwind here. You have to Tailwind. No. You have to Tailwind and then you're... Oh, man. Mount. There may not be another turn. He's trying to go for the weakness policy, but I don't think you're going to have an Illumise next turn, do you? Okay. Air Slash. So... Oh, he put this in. He put that in right before the turn started. What a mean guy. Oh my goodness. There we go. I think his wife in the background's laughing. Hold on, let me see. Was she laughing? Yeah, she's in the back laughing. Oh, it doubled. Muddy Water goes off. Okay, so you do survive. Oh my goodness. That's huge, because now you can tail. So Light Screen's kind of big. You have to Tailwind. Tailwind Hyper Voice. Done. Tailwind Hyper Voice. Game over. Wait a second. What's the Terra types? Blastoise is Fairy. Kilowattrel's Dark. Yeah, you're safe. Tailwind Hyper Voice. There's no downside. Literally no downside. Nope. I touch my face a lot, guys. I don't know about you guys, but... Yeah. I'm glad he did that. That was his only play, really, but, like... That was so risky, right? Yeah, I feel like that... Because now the Blastoise goes down. And what's in the back? Because now that weakness policy is just going to win, right? Oh, I can't wait to see the next turn. I want to fast forward, but I can't. So what's in the back? I'm trying to think what would survive. AV Hydrapple would survive. Oh, Ninetales comes in. Okay, so he just brought the same 4. Okay, so now you just go for the Brick Break. Activate your weakness policy. Actually, hold on a second. My question is, does Mount win for sure if he doesn't go for the weakness policy? Because do you want to save it? Is that greedy in a place like this? In a position like this, is that super greedy to save that tech? Because you win. If you go for a Brick Break and then you activate weakness policy, he's just going to do it. I think you can encore the... No, that's too risky. You just go for... Yeah, weakness policy and Hyper Voice definitely picks up that. Well... Yeah, should, right? Uh-oh. Choice Scarf? Weakness policy goes off. Does Brick Break KO him? Could you imagine if he crits the Brick Break and he dies? Oh, could you imagine? He got rid of his own light screen. I didn't even see that. Wait. Wait. You're not good, because he could just blizzard you. Hold on. Uh-oh. Blizzard knocks out both Pokemon, and then Inteleon comes in and doesn't outspeed the Ninetales. A freeze could lose you the game. So Blizzard goes off. Well, you can protect you protect to stall the snow turns, right? But that's only one. But you're also stalling out your Tailwind turns, right? So you need that Inteleon on the field before your Tailwind's gone, right? Yeah. No, that was the right play, because I forgot that Inteleon still has Tailwind turns. Yeah. Light screen go. That's so funny that he broke his own screen. Scarf, Ninetales. Are you taking notes, Mountaih? Are you it doesn't even pick up. That's actually bad. Uh-oh, that's bad. The light screen hurt him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, he's gonna pick up both of you. How many turns of Tailwind? Is this the last turn of Tailwind? That might have lost him the game. You resist Blizzard, but if he freezes you... Oh, I thought... Well, you set light screen. That's funny. I wonder... Did he just double protect? Interesting. So yeah, Tailwind. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. You really needed that thing to go down. But that's something that I probably would have done too. You just go for the most optimal play and you're like, I don't know, I guess so. Wow. If you freeze the Inteleon, that's so rough. I think you have to go for Terra Steel. Terra Steel. Terra Steel! No! Terra Steel! Dude! Oh yeah, I guess he still resists already. Never mind. Oh my goodness. I'm losing it right now, guys. I'm losing it. Is this a freeze? No. Ice Beam goes off. Okay. Mountaih. Mountaih. You live to die in game 3. Okay. So... Oh my goodness. So... James switches up his 4, I think. I don't think he switches up his lead, though. The Choice Scarf on the Ninetales is interesting. I was not expecting Choice Scarf. But yeah, that interaction with +1 Electivire outspeeding the Cinderace, that was massive. I actually, before we start the next game, I actually want to see if it can. Let me see. Blastoise. Let me see at +2 in Tailwind, right? And then the Electivire. Let's just max both of them. Like, I don't... I'll put them both neutral because you're not going Booster Nature. So it's +2, and then we got +1 Electivire. 220. Yeah, so honestly, it was possible for... Like, obviously both players aren't that fast. But that means... I'd be curious what the Electivire had invested in it. Yeah, so Electivire... outsped, which means Blastoise does not have much in it. So James just flat out just missed the motor drive. That was just a mistake. Because that knocked off so much of his health, and B, that made his water spout do nothing. So that was guaranteed a mistake, but it happens, right? By the way, shout out to my boy James Baek over at Vegas right now, Vegas Regionals. Hopefully he's gonna win. I picked him last night to win the whole tournament. I think he's super hot right now. He's really good. It's his first tournament of the year, which is crazy. That's enough about James. This match. When is Hydropple gonna come? Is it? Is Hydropple gonna show up? he thinks he's not going to bring Kilowattrel this time. So you have the whole set on the Kilowattrel. You know it's Chilan Berry. You know you have the whole set. You have everything. The Ninetales, you have Blizzard and you have Choice Scarf. Cinderace, you have Pyro Ball, Protect. And then you have Sash. And then the Blastoise, you know it's Fake Out, Muddy Water, Water Spout. He hasn't protected yet on the Blastoise. So he's just going to go for Inteleon and Illumise. Copperajah's coming. That's interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Play Rough. I'm curious of the set because you don't get any flinches from Iron Head. Play Rough for sure. Iron Head, Play Rough. High Horsepower maybe? I think the Electivire looks pretty good here, right? Like, there's no ground damage anywhere except for the maybe an Earth Power on the Hydrapple. This is game 3. Let's go! He's like, yeah, I won second game. Yeah. Ninetales Cinderace. Okay. So. Ooh, I don't know if it's that good because of a fast freeze dry. Well, actually, hold on. No, Tailwind goes up, but the Ninetales doesn't die here. Oh, Terra Steel does. Terra Steel, Terra Blast into the Ninetales. Is this going to be another risky play again? He can't protect. Ooh. A Pyro Ball into the... Oh, so much can happen here, guys. Because, like, if you go for Terra Steel, Terra Blast into the Ninetales, that would be nice. I think no matter what, Illumise has to Tailwind here. I guess he could go for Icy Wind with the Ninetales. You can't take out the Cinderace this turn. So I think, yeah, Protect Tailwind makes sense for a first turn just to see what he's going to do. Ninetales is Terra Fairy, so Terra Steel, Terra Blast still goes through it. Life Orb probably picks it up. So that I think that's what you want to do. That's your Terra. But do you need your Terra for anything else this game? I think it's so risky in a game, in a last game best of one kind of thing in the end. Like it's, I don't know if you could do that. I think that's so aggressive right now. Cause like if he reads it and he goes for a Pyro Ball into your water type, I think he probably just goes for the Pyro Ball into the Illumise just to get rid of him on. So maybe it's kind of safe. But imagine if you get a Tailwind up, but then you know your back row doesn't outspeed in Tailwind, so I don't know if that helps you. Tailwind Muddy Water? Blastoise comes in, okay. Yeah, if this is Freeze Dry... What's gonna happen? Nice damage. Ooh! That's big. This Freeze Dry picks up now, right? Moonblast goes off. Does not pick up. Okay, that's a big turn, but now he has Fake Out on the field, right? So he's locked into Moonblast. He's probably going to Fake Out here, but if Shell Smash is the last move, that would be so scary. But here's the thing. You can actually Encore that Blastoise. So we haven't seen the item on the Blastoise. If it's Mental Herb, that'd be wild. Like, could you imagine? So I think a Protect on the Inteleon's fine. And then you can go for a Light Screen, I guess. I think that makes sense. The Tailwind's up. I think that's fine. Yeah, Light Screen and a Protect. I think that makes sense. I just don't know what your... Yeah, Light Screen and Protect. I think that's what you should do. Because I don't think your Illumise goes down here. Oh, he's switching out the Inteleon. Okay. Yeah, a Protect or a Switch made sense. Yeah. Yeah. I just hope what comes in doesn't take a lot of damage. So it's a Moonblast, right? So Copperajah comes in. Yeah. Takes the Moonblast. Or is this just a double up into the Illumise? Ooh, hard switch. Okay. Is this fake out switch for them? Kilowattrel. Light Screen goes off. No, so no Fake Out. Is this a Water Spout? He did it! Oh, that didn't do much at all. Oh. So that's not Mystic Water. It's probably... I feel like that damage was so pitiful That Copperage is in a great spot right now. Like, oh my goodness. Do you Supercell slam the Blastoise and catch him off guard? He doesn't have Protect. Well, he might. That last slot hasn't been revealed yet. Do you just do it? That would give you such an advantage if this goes off. There's no way he reads Supercell Slam, right? Yeah, Supercell Slam might not pick up, right? I think Air Slash into that Brick Break. And is it Supercell? Does it pick up? So your Illumise survives another turn. Muddy Water goes off. Misses who? Ooh, that's a big miss. Double miss! And it hits! Oh my goodness. Yo, did that just win him the set? No freaking way. No way. So does Tailwind end for Mount now? Oh my goodness, this is wild. Cinderace comes in, Tailwind, yeah, I guess that's what you do. So do you Terra Fairy or do you just save the The Terra Steel on Inteleon seems important, but you have no HP, right? And one priority move just kind of wrecks you, right? Like, you know, Quick Attack isn't on the Kilowattrel, but there could be priority other places like Sucker Punch. So we know it's Ninetales, Kilo, and Cinderace, right? So we're not seeing the other two. It could be Sucker Punch on Cinderace, so for that that Inteleon. So high horsepower. And do you Encore the Tailwind? Is he gonna go for the Terra Dark? Yeah, that does break the sash. Go for it. I like that play. Okay, so there's no Terra on the Kilowattrel right now. Well, you haven't revealed Encore yet, so he doesn't have to respect it yet. Okay, so that's him respecting it. So now you could just... Fireball goes off, and... Okay. Does this high horsepower connect? It hits. Okay, down to Sash. Alright, so here's the thing now. He's got the speed control. Your Tailwind's gone. That was a good turn for him. You have to bring in the Ursa. You have to. I think you just have to. You gotta stall out the Tailwind turns, right? I think you need to protect. Play Rough goes off. Oh, that's so risky. You're gonna miss. I don't know what other choice you have. Protect, man. I feel like you have to protect. You have to stall out his Tailwind turns and get rid of the Kilowattrel for that Inteleon to come in later. Yeah, Blaze territory. It did like 52% or something the first time, and that's a protect. Kilowattrel goes for a what? Air Slash, going for a flinch. And there's the flinch. Player off goes off. Does this pick up? Oh! I feel like you needed to protect with that, yeah. So now here's the thing. He just doubles the, well, Ursaluna. I feel like James is not in a bad spot. He's got the speed control, right? Because even the Scarf being in the back, that's speed control too, and there's just no HP left on that Inteleon. I think you just have to double attack here, right? 100% accurate moves, like Heavy Slam into something. And then Hyper Voice, I guess. This is so hard, like... Does he... If you protected the last turn, he can't double you that... Sorry, he would definitely double you this turn. So a Tear of Fire actually picks up the Ursaluna. So maybe that's what he did it for. Hold on. Okay, and who did he go into the other slot? That would make sense. That's got to pick up. So Inteleon comes in, and I guess you protect, but he can just switch in the Ninetales here, I think. I feel like James wins here. The Tailwind's gone, yeah, so you can go for a Muddy Water, but then you just... Actually, wait a second. You bring in the Inteleon here. Tailwind's gone. Oh, but you don't outspeed the Kilowattrel. That's why. So he goes for the Tailwind and then just picks up. If you miss the Pyro Ball... does he just Air Slash, or does he go for the Tailwind? I feel like Tailwind, and then he just attacks the Blood Moon that just protected. Do you have to go for a double protect here? I don't know what that I don't know what that gains you. Like I'm just trying to like. Cinderace goes for protect. Okay. Electro Web goes off. Does it miss? No. And is that a season? Yeah. I guess you might be able to hope for a Power Ball miss. Or sorry, Pyro Ball miss. Yeah, if he misses Pyro Ball. Because you go for the blood. Well, actually, I don't think you win if he misses the Pyro Ball, because you have to go for the Hyper Voice doesn't, unless Ninetales has no HP. Hyper Voice might pick up. Single target Blizzard, that probably picks up, right? Yeah, you have to go for the Hyper Voice here. Oh, yeah, GG's. He can't miss. Yeah. He just thought it was the other side, yeah. What a run by Mount. Let's hear him talk to finish this out.
Well, that was a good match. I got that call wrong. I guess what would have happened? If I hyper voiced instead of protecting there, I get the double KO. Raj goes down. I guess that flinch really mattered in the end, eh? But anyway, yeah, Raj goes down, but I get the double KO, and then it's like, I probably still lost to Blizzard in the end. Yeah. Yeah, he would have had to like miss Air Slash, and then I live Blizzard or something. So yeah, I guess the call. I'm just trying to make myself feel better for that last play. Anyway, really good game to James. I'm disappointed, but especially after the first 3 weeks of the season, I'm very happy how this all ended up. I'm glad I was able to give him a good match. Yeah, he played and prepped really well. What can I say? Yeah, again, thank you guys for joining me this season. Really hope you enjoyed. I love doing this, so I'm sure I'll be doing it again. Hopefully, if Wolf has another draft league in the future, I hope I've earned my right to compete again. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. I do draft leagues all the time. Usually single.
Definitely subscribe to his channel. If you are not subscribed to Mountaih, go subscribe to him. He does all draft league, only draft league. So if you want to see more matches, check out his channel. He's so good. If you're a singles player, he does that. If you're a doubles player, he does that. And just for sure, I'll let him finish his thoughts here though.
But I am enjoying doubles a lot. So yeah, not much else to say. Thank you to everyone who helped me. I listed you guys off earlier, but hell, one more time. First of all, Mel was so supportive this whole journey. And then incredible mock support from Look It Up, Sven, CB Marcus, Addy, Who, Esther, Uzi, and Vepsis. These guys all help me a lot, and often asking for nothing in return. They are just helping because they are kind people, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you all, and thank you to the viewers for watching, and I'll stop talking now. Goodbye.
All right, guys. That was closing remarks from Mountaih, one of the best draft league players there are. That was a fun set to watch. I watched that as a fan and an analyst at the same time. I was kind of giving my 2 cents, but some turns just kind of enjoying it, and some turns I probably should have just sat there and enjoyed it instead of saying anything. But it really sucks when you see like that kind of lock or clean out talk, right? If you're a sports guy, there's always that you lose the last game of the playoffs, whatever it is, and your season's over, and you're cleaning out your locker, and you have to explain to the press, you know, how are you feeling right now, and all that fun stuff. And the guys are like, oh, you know, I wish we should have won, you know, could have done better. You just got to give a come back next year even stronger, blah, 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 right? So those are always really hard to do, because like that was live, that was no cut, no nothing. Like there's no like you get to go in the locker room and just like yell and break your stick or something like that, just out of frustration, and then you can just kind of calm, go out, talk to them and be like, all right, yeah, you know, I processed it. Mount did not process anything. That was just fully live. He lost, right? Like, and then he just kind of did it. So, you know, he had the, like, he thought of it in the moment to actually thank everybody, which was really cool. And he got everyone to subscribe and stuff like that, which you haven't already, you should do it. I'm subscribed. And he mentioned he enjoys doubles and he wants to keep doing it. By the way, we were actually talking this week, and he's going for it, guys. He registered for Toronto Regionals. He'll be there with me, and we're just gonna have a great time. Like, I'm not going with him, you know what I mean? We're going to the same tournament. We're going to the same tournament. That's basically it. But we were talking, and he says he's super excited about it. So yeah, it's good to see that he's really kind of found the confidence to actually get in there and try it and do it. So he's probably been encouraged by all those great players in that server that he's in there right now, just like all those players in the WDL. But I guess that's basically it. So I picked James to win this week. It couldn't have been much closer. It really couldn't. So I feel like you can kind of go into the off season if you're Mount with your head held high. You know, I competed with the best, and I made the playoffs. I finished better than the other 3 that didn't, and I gave a 10th in the world's player a run for his money. And you know what? So great job. Round of applause for Mount. Great job. And I guess that's basically it. So we're about to find out tomorrow. Well, I guess you guys will know today, because you could go watch the match, Joey versus Wolfey, which is game 2 of the semifinals on the other side of the bracket. But for me and this channel, we will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be reacting to this, and yeah, we'll see who ends up meeting James in the finals. It's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully if it's anything like this, it's going to be fantastic. So I will see you guys in the next time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.